For today's video, I'm going to be making wonton soup. Wontons are commonly boiled and served in soup or sometimes deep fried, which are also really delicious. If you watched my Thanksgiving leftovers video, I fried up some mac and cheese and some wontons, also some mashed potatoes. Really good, go check it out. In American Chinese cuisine, and occasionally in Canada as well, wontons are served in two ways. In wonton soup, like I'm gonna be making, which is in a clear broth, or fried, like I said. So the name in Cantonese, wonton, literally means cloud swallow, because when they are cooked, the dumplings float in the broth like small clouds. How cute is that? This is my version of a wonton soup. It's obviously totally not your traditional Chinese wonton soup because I'm not Chinese, but I do make my own broth in the Instant Pot. You can also do this on the stovetop if you want to make your own broth. You'll just need to simmer it for a lot longer. If you don't want to make your own broth, you can just buy some from the store. I folded my wontons up like little rangoons, you'll see. But you can fold them in any way that you like. You can make little triangles or even make them circular, whatever you want. I filled mine with shrimp, which you'll see how I prepared that. But you could put anything you like in this. You could even use mushrooms if you're plant-based. Let's go make some wonton soup. For my broth, like I said, I'm using the Instant Pot pressure cooker. I have some chicken bones. These were in the freezer, that's why they look kind of funny. But it was a chicken carcass that I saved, and I am adding to that some fresh turmeric. Look how pretty and orange that is. And some fresh sliced ginger and some fennel that I had left over in the fridge. Throwing this all into the pot and covering it with water as to the max line there, and then I'm going to cook it for an hour and 30 minutes, an hour and a half on high. Now for the filling. This is some shrimp, and instead of buying ground shrimp or worrying about that, I'm just going to grind it up in my blender. It's really easy actually. I'm adding some green onions to it along with some salt. And then you just pulse, and it turns into a shrimp paste. You can do this with all different kinds of meats or seafood, or like I said, feel free to use tofu or mushrooms, equally as delicious. And now I'm going to fill my wrappers. If you watched my other video, like I said, my Thanksgiving leftovers video, you'll have seen me do this before. You just take your wrapper, you wet each side so that they will stick to each other, and then I'm folding it up like a little rangoon shape, but any shape is just as equally delicious. The important thing is to make sure that everything is sealed so that the filling stays inside. So you do that to your whole batch of wontons. Here's what they look like. And then in the meantime, I am going to cook up some carrot, onion, and zucchini. This is what I wanted to have in my soup along with my wontons. And then I fry up my wontons. You can just steam yours. Once I had them fried like this for a while, I pour in some water to really help steam the tops. That's what that was. But you can just steam them all the way if that's what you prefer. I like to sear the bottoms so that when they're done, they look like this. They have that nice crunchy bottom, but that's totally not necessary. You can just steam the whole batch. So to assemble the soup, I put my finished broth. I, of course, strain out all of the bones. I put that in a bowl with the vegetables and then top it with the wontons. And this is what it looks like. Doesn't that look so good? The broth is amazing. It has so much flavor from those bones, and then you get the fresh vegetables and the really yummy shrimp wonton with that crisp bottom. So satisfying. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure that you are subscribed if you're not already. That will help me out a lot. And I hope you have a great week. Talk to you later. Bye.